Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Today, we're playing Bloons Td 6, a cute little tower defense, which, yeah, I guess since it's been around for a while, I guess perhaps you've already heard of it. But yeah, actually never played it until today. I played a couple rounds just to learn, to get to know the game better, like to to understand all the peculiarities of this particular title. And yeah, perhaps it's a spoiler, but yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. There's too much stuff going on right away. But yeah, it's still a cute little tower defense, which I guess we'll play 2 rounds. The one would be, the first one would be like the simple map that's given in the beginning, and the other one would be like this fancy quest type of stuff, which, yeah, as I said, the game's been around for a while, so there are lots of different additional modes, quests, and progressions, and yeah, well, there's a lot to unravel in this game. So yeah, we won't be doing everything there is, and yeah, it's not an introductory video, so I won't be explaining every single step of the way. Again, if you've played one tower defense, you've played them all basically. So yeah, we'll give it a go, and if there is something which requires to be explained, I'll explain it along the way. But yeah, other than that, we'll just try to give it our best to enjoy the game. Yeah, I want to start a new game. And yeah, perhaps this, at least I haven't seen
Just
this
give
thing.
me a target.
At least I haven't seen around like hero types of towers. So it's not
What next?
It's not a tower in a usual common sense. It's a hero, and it gets experience along the way by itself, by himself, I would say, in this instance. Yeah, and which is, well, back maybe in the times of Warcraft 3 was a thing, I guess. Again, I haven't played a Warcraft TD in a long in a long time, so I don't really remember. But yeah, I guess they were just towers, and that's it. So yeah, we'll put down our hero, and then we'll get some help to him. Help is on the way, so to speak, from common towers. But right now, let's start the game. There are 60 rounds, and I won't speed things up because, well, it's a medium difficulty level, and I haven't played a lot, so there is a chance that I'll lose this game, and I don't really want losing on video. Yeah, that I don't think that's the best content there can be. So at least we'll try to provide you with some fun and entertainment. Yeah, right away, since this guy gets XP on his own, we'll add a simple common tower just to help him out in case he's not enough for this amount of balloons. Again, as I said in the beginning, there is too much stuff already, so I've played like 2 games, and it's you see the amount of towers I've unlocked. It's just yeah, and well, the game's too much for me to handle in one single sitting. You need to learn them all, you need to understand them all, you need to understand the tactics behind them, so you could use them properly. And yeah, there are lots of different difficulties, there are lots of different maps, and yeah, it's kind of, they give everything right away, and you don't have enough time to learn it properly, so you would understand everything and be able to process everything at your own pace. So we have to dive into, again, every single tower has 3 types of upgrades. Usually it's range, speed, and some kind of, well, buffed way of attacking, like sharpshoots in this particular game allows you to pop several balloons at once, because, you know, if you take a look, there are balloons inside of other balloons. There are several layers of them within one singular balloon. At least if you look at this blue one, you see that inside a blue one there is also a red one, and I guess inside the green one there is a blue one, side of which there is a red one. So yeah, and there are so many types of balloons. Yeah, when in my first play, I was shocked by the amount of balloons there is. I mean, this game thinks that you've played all types of tower defenses already, and you know them all, and they want to spice things up right away before you even start the game properly. So yeah, let's give them a sharp shooting. Yeah, but I prefer, I don't know if you know the game, it's called Field Runners. I don't know if it's still up there on the internet to be played, and I hope it is, because, well, in my experience, that's the best TD there is. And again, it's been around for a decade at least the first Field Runners. There is also a sequel, Field Runners 2, which, yeah, kind of makes things better, greater, and enhances and capitalizes on all the good stuff that was in the first game, and yeah, makes it even better. Yeah, and the second one is my favorite one, to be honest. And if so, since I'm playing on a Mac, I don't know if it's available on a Mac. I'll look for it certainly in the future, and perhaps we'll play it during one of the next videos. But yeah, there isn't a lot of towers there. You need to unlock them with a proper gameplay, so you need to play quite a lot. I wouldn't call it grinding, because, well, there are different maps, different type of tactics, and the more you unlock, the more you can get back to your previous maps and kind of go for a more difficult one. And yeah, it makes your gaming experience way better, in my opinion. I don't really want to smear or to speak ill of this game. Again, it's fancy in its own way, but yeah, just too much for me right away. Perhaps if I give it like a week or two, then maybe I'll dive into it. I'll cross every T and like understand every small detail that stands behind every single tower or every single monkey. But yeah, right now I'm just, putting stuff just because I know that, freezing is good, slowing things down. Slowing things down. Well, actually, let's use this fella. Slowing things down is good. And there are different types of balloons, which, like airborne and armored and, well, and so on and so forth. But again, this amount of towers right away just, yeah, blows my mind. I'm sorry, maybe I'm too old for this stuff. I'm almost 30, and yeah, but for me, too much, just simply too much. Again, let's speed things up. I guess at this stage it's kind of simple. I guess round 15, maybe round 20 is where it starts to be kind of more challenging. But right now, as you see, we just, yeah, again, leveling up our like main account, and again, we're upgrading more stuff and getting more stuff, and I haven't even tried out like 50% of what I'm already given, and they give me more monkeys, and I don't know what to do with them. And again, there is no what's the word, Paul? There is no, I don't have any intention, so they do not motivate me. They did not inspire me to go for those. What's the word? I forgot the word. So I don't feel particularly fancy about trying out new monkeys, because I'm quite content with the ones that I use, which like 4 or 5 at this point. And yeah, now I realize that this video is, well, it's been like like 10 minutes me rambling about the game, which, yeah, I don't think it's the best content ever, but I hope you can relate to this. Yeah, can we upgrade anything?
I am Quincy, son of Quincy.
Yeah, some more glue. And again, every single tower gets its own XP across all the games, and you can unlock new upgrades for every tower, and then you can buy them in the game, and there's so much stuff. Yeah, and there is a tutorial, but it's so simple, and it kind of gives it kind of gives you everything right away. Like, there's this type of balloons, and the next round there is another type of balloon, and you're supposed to keep in mind like 10 different types of balloons, which is, yeah, I hope I'm just too old for that. I don't really want to. I don't really want to be old, and I don't feel like I'm old, but I hope that is the reason why I don't feel particularly, like, hyped for this game. Again, you see these balloons have armor, so we need some kind of bombing for them. Otherwise, nobody can pop them. And of course, we want to pop them. Again, there are some flying airborne stuff just for the sake of the video. I'll show you. Well, I haven't tried the helicopter one, so let's give it a go. Again, no idea what it does, but let's put it in the center and look what oh, it follows our mouth. And if I... Whoop. Well, it's kind of... Well... Can I put it down? Ah. Again, do I find this... The idea behind the fact that, well, it follows my cursor is great, but it feels kind of more like a gimmick rather than a mechanic I would enjoy, if you get it. If you know what I mean. And again, getting back to field runners... Everything feels smooth. Everything feels as intended, as if there was like they spent 20% of their budget actually producing the game, and 80% of their budget testing the game out. So the experience they provide is actually, well, kind of polished and top notch. And yeah, well, I just and this one, well, yeah, kind of. I don't know if maybe the animation is off. Maybe there is something else. Maybe it's just me, and the whole world enjoys the game, and I'm not. I'm kind of not. But yeah, let's. No, I guess I would also love a sniper. Sniper are great if you need to pop balloons from a distance. Which, yeah. Again. Great mechanic, the fact that your tower doesn't have a certain area of effect, which typically they have if you look at them. And this one is kind of the whole map, unless there is an obstacle on the way. And yeah, it's kind of great, but again, doesn't work for the game. It feels like a different game, so it's not a tower defense, it's just like something different. Again, maybe another thing, I'm sorry for rambling, but I guess this video would be me just, speaking my mind out about this game. But yeah, it just feels, I'm trying to be honest with you, actually, trying to be sincere. I don't know, I'm sorry if it's upsetting anyone. Yeah, but just, typically in a tower defense, there is like a grid, which you can, you see certain squares, and you put your towers onto those squares, and it kind of feels balanced, kind of feels, clear. In this case, this guy stands, I don't understand where he stands. Can I put another guy here? Is there a square, or is there so how much space there is to be able to put another tower here? And I don't really know. I have no idea. I can try it out, but I don't really want to try things out. I want to enjoy the game. Again, in one of my videos, I mentioned that there are two types of players, I guess, two types of enjoyment of a game. It's either you're competitive, or you want just to chill, to have enough fun, to relax. And I guess this one is more on the challenging side, because the amount of stuff you need to learn and to test out before you start enjoying the game is just, paramount. I guess it's time to upgrade some stuff. Can we actually upgrade anything? Let's do this one. And I like how every single upgrade makes tower different, how it changes its appearance, I'm sorry. And it feels great, but it's too much already. And you need to, like, visually, for me to understand what this particular... And yeah, this helicopter is just a nightmare, actually. Let me sell it. I just don't enjoy it. So we're playing for enjoyment here. And yeah, just to keep in mind that this particular thing does this stuff, I need to learn that this picture, this image, is actually having these properties, and yeah, I need to remember every single one before I can play on my own without clicking and remembering what does it do.
Yeah?
So what kind of bonus is that? And yeah, actually, as I started, I didn't like the popping effect of all those balloons. It felt like one-shot sound for every single balloon, and it's kind of like this. I guess it would be great, but again, I don't know. Maybe they tested and they didn't like it. If every single type of balloon had a different sound effect. But maybe it's just been too much. You know, there's like, if you have like 100 different balloons on your screen and they popping at the same time and they produce this kind of a mess rather than a musical effect, then maybe I get that. But on the other hand, having the same sound for every single balloon just feels off, you know.
Oh yeah.
Let's get another slower. Yeah, we can upgrade this and unlock the... I don't need enough. I don't have enough XP for that. Then let's give another simple fella. I'll call it simple. I'll call this Dart Monkey a simple fella. Because he's a simple little fella, just popping things up with the dart. Nothing too fancy. And yeah. Seems fine at this stage. Maybe we'll test another guy out, but a bit later. And yeah, if there was like 5 towers at this stage, and again, if the levels were designed around these types of towers, then it would make sense for me to understand the way those towers work and to apply this knowledge onto my gameplay for those particular levels. But in this case, I can put down every single tower, and I don't think it would make any difference. I mean, yeah, they would produce different sounds, different visual effects, but the whole point would be the same. Again, if we basically have just different type of balloons, which, yeah, do the same stuff, like the ones are faster, other ones are slower, and other ones have, like, several balloons inside of them. It's just the same thing. And that's why I think it's too much. Yeah. And you, you see these balloons. I actually don't know what I do for those balloons to pop up on my camera. Yeah. Someday I'll figure things out. What's this? These balloons have extra armor, making them even tougher to pop. Okay, so it's like... Does it mean you just need more shots, more attacks to pop these balloons? Or what? And again, I don't see them here. I don't understand about what type of balloon they spoke. So, did I miss them, or were they just covered in this glue or goo or whatever this is, and that's why I couldn't figure them out. I couldn't tell them apart from other balloons. No idea. But yeah, my best theory is I'm too old for this shit. And kids nowadays are way more, have sharper minds, better reaction, and like more CPU. I guess these are the balloons they mentioned. Let's put down another cannon, because I think we need them against those, or don't. Again, it's not really clear how many shots, how many damage do those balloons need? How much damage each of my towers deal? I don't know. Again, in field runners, I didn't also know how much damage my towers dealt, but I could feel the amount of damage they did. In this case, yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll put down another sniper. I really like... Okay, and again, we could just... And for some reason, the fact that I can put them down next to each other feels a bit wrong. I don't know. Deadly precision. I do believe the amount of resources put into this game is just huge. And yeah, I really see the love, the care behind the game. But yeah, maybe I'm just starting out too late. Let's put down this guy. I wonder what he does. Oh, I can set target, like manually. Yep, so I can press set target, and like, yeah. Again, nice little addition to a game. It gives you more control overall in the game. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad just to put down as many snipers here as I can, just for them to barrage the balloons that's coming down this lane. Can I upgrade it? Oh, not enough XP yet. Again, I see the line max upgrades, and why I only have 2. Doesn't mean I don't have enough resources to upgrade further, or there is just a limited amount of like upgrades I can perform on one singular tower. Can't really tell. So the way it looks, we'll just play this game till it's finished, and yeah, I don't think we have enough time for
Incoming.
for a second one, because yeah, it would be too long. Again, I'm at the stage when I'm still trying to figure out how long my video's going to be, and yeah, since it's been like 20 plus minutes, and if we play another game, it would be like 40. I don't quite feel those 40 minutes to be okay. For me, it's too long. Yeah, says the guy whose first video is like 2 hours long, but yeah, to err is human. Can set... No, I don't need to set different targets. Put down another sniper. I don't know, guys. It's just... It feels right.
Yeah?
Upgrading this kind of stuff. Super glue. Super glue. And again, there is general progression, which means the more you upgrade your towers in terms of your XP, change targeting options can sometimes help with the round. Okay. So much progression that maybe the game on the game would be way different if I played like several months, having upgraded and unlocked all the features there are. But yeah, I guess you catch my drift. Let's set it even closer to the beginning. Come closer. Let's speed things up. Again, I don't feel like struggling. And this is medium difficulty, which means I should have played this game for a while to be able to beat it. And I've only played like for 20 minutes. BTD 6 is awesome. Life is awesome too. Don't forget, yeah, those... Super Monkey.
All right.
Yeah, I just don't have anything to say anymore at this stage. Yeah, just waiting for the game to end. Again, there is so much stuff, so many towers left. And I think they kind of... You can use freezing monkeys, you can use slowing... You can use the monkeys that slow things down. And there is also this thing which, I don't know, does what. I guess it just shoots in all directions. But this, well, in this case I have lots and lots of other different towers that do basically the same stuff but better. And I don't see a particular reason why would I go for this for this particular tower instead of like the common one. I don't know. And the game doesn't tell you which towers are more suitable for to what purposes. And yeah, maybe I want more of a dialogue between me and the game, if it makes sense. Yeah, it gives us statistics, and I guess, yeah, it gives us some general money, let's call them that. Enable now, I don't really care. And using this money, we can, I guess, upgrade something. You can upgrade skins we can buy skins for our heroes, which, again, if you see, there are lots and lots of heroes. And, yeah. I guess I did my talking. So, yeah, thank you for being around. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Hope you had some fun along the way. Although I've been, like, rumbling the whole game. The whole video. Yeah, and yeah, again, if you have any feedback on what I'm doing or any suggestions what I should play next, then drop it in the comments below. I'm be more than glad to listen to your feedback, to play the games you suggest. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.